how this all started, why we do things the way we do, and why it matters. There's been a lot of talk about coconut water lately. It's true, it's got a lot to offer, and everyone likes to say it's the best natural hydration. But the problem is, for those who can't drink it straight from the coconut, it's only as good as the care that it's given. A few years ago, people started importing it to the US. It was the usual story. Behind a bunch of exotic claims, they used coconuts that came from pesticide-rich, chemically fertilized, industrial-strength groves. They used heat treatments that cooked out the taste, leaving little incentive to start with the best coconuts in the first place. It all boils down to a lack of interest in letting coconut water live up to its potential. We looked for ways to make a raw, organic, and honest coconut water. It sounded easier than it was. Years of no's, ifs, and buts did not have us compromise, and we finally found a big yes in the form of traditional agroforestry. We worked with like-minded people, rural farmers, academics, scientists, and raw food pioneers to figure out a way to get the raw, untouched, organic coconut water safely into bottles. To do it, we incorporated a new technology called high-pressure processing. HPP uses pressure instead of heat to stop potentially harmful bacteria from developing. It's not the easiest or cheapest solution, but it's the only way it should be done, period. Thousands of pounds of pressure are evenly applied to our sealed bottles in a tank of water. They come out as raw as they go in, but can keep in a fridge for weeks. For those who have never tasted the real thing, what has been on the shelf may have seemed good enough. Some have fruit, chocolate, or even coconut flavoring to make them more drinkable. To make them attractive, fortunes are spent on famous people to say they're good. We're inclined to think that the coconut can speak for itself. Our coconut would say, I am a sustainably sourced native ingredient that maintains the traditional farming culture and health of my ecosystem. By harvesting coconuts the way we do, we're allowing something greater to occur. That is, the safekeeping of centuries-old agroforestry. Our farms have not undergone any changes to become certified organic. These are traditional food forests that were organic long before such certifications even existed. Canals run alongside the primitive coconut groves where other indigenous species make their home too. When the coconut's water is at its peak flavor and nutrition, a harvester climbs his bamboo ladder and cuts off a cluster. To prevent any bruising, they're gently lowered down by a rope into a canal where they're collected by a small boat. So after watching coconut water deviate further and further from its origins, allow us to reintroduce what started it all. Cocos nucifera, aka the coconut.